Is there
Live.
a sequel to
We
it?
are live. There was a Jaws 2. Yeah, absolutely.
There was Jaws 3D and Jaws 4.
Wasn't there a Jaws 2?
There was. Well, obviously there was 2
We
and
have to
3.
go on. Hey, what's up, guys?
We're here.
Welcome.
Yo!
Everybody can hear us? Everything's good?
Z0K00 Joshua. Everybody can hear us.
All right, nice. Welcome to the Loungecast. I'm Larry.
I'm Joe.
I'm Tom.
And I have no mouse. I'm using that one.
Yeah. Does he usually have a mouse?
There's
No,
literally
no.
not enough USB ports.
Whoa.
Yo.
What does that
Not
mean,
enough-
Tom?
it's just not
It
enough
means
ports.
there's no way to connect it.
What's
I
everybody
get what it
doing
means,
tonight?
Tom. I was just kidding, bro.
Well, you asked, so I gave an answer.
Eagles suck. I don't-
Yeah, you can suck it, Bobby. Who you a fan for, dude? Why don't you text who you're a fan for? Let me see it. I'm looking for your name.
Well, I mean, technically, the Eagles don't suck, but they're not great either.
I think they're having a good
Where is
season.
Jesse? Tyler Green wants to know. I don't know.
Somewhere.
He's somewhere.
He's not here.
He's not here. Yeah.
Yeah, of course you're a Cowboys fan.
Cowboys,
I knew
yeah.
it too. I
Now,
knew
you know
it,
what,
and I
though?
knew it.
Yeah, but in your defense, Bobby, though, it's cool that you say Eagles suck because we say Cowboys suck all the time too. So it's like that's cool. We got a good rivalry going with those guys.
Yeah,
So
no,
like,
it's fine
cool.
with the rivalry, but the funny thing about the Cowboys is that they're horrible, and they're never gonna be good. And Dak Prescott,
Michael Gonzalez, Philly's making the playoffs this year.
yes.
I think they are.
Dude,
I think
they
they
have
are.
So let's see where their pitching comes in.
Yeah, that's what it's going to come down to because
Their lineup
yeah,
looks dope.
They look dope this year. If you
I'm
know,
betting the over on every game.
Yeah, as long as injuries always have a factor to play into this and all that stuff. So all that stuff plays in the
Hey, Uncle Larry, let me get a kiss.
Seahawks fan, by the way.
I don't
Awesome.
mind the Seahawks.
Awesome, guys. Yeah. So let's get right into this thing right away. So let's
We're
just
going balls to the wall.
huh.
We're going balls. to the
Yeah,
wall
let's
right
talk
away?
about because I've been wanting to talk about this. I was hoping that we were going to do a podcast last week, but we didn't do one last week because we didn't do one because we were going to do it the first Thursday of the month or Wednesday. Excuse me, it's Wednesday, guys.
What day is today?
Wednesday.
All right, good.
However, let me just say this. Let's talk
Thanks,
about
John.
let's talk about the slap that was heard around the world.
Oh, we're starting off there.
Let's start off there because it was big news. It happened a while ago, so let's talk about it. So I don't know what your thoughts are on it. We're going to go with you first, Joe. Like, what did you think? I mean, did you see it or did you just see it the next day?
So I had no idea. Was it the Oscars?
Yeah.
No idea the Oscars were going on
Mm-hmm.
whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
The next morning I wake up with all the tweets and all the announcements.
Right.
of what happened.
Right.
I can't believe that he would have gotten up and slapped Chris Rock in the face.
Yeah.
It really, it was.
Yeah. So like,
I don't even know how to react. It was so unreal to me
okay, question for you.
that it was real.
Question for you. Did you see right afterwards is the conspiracy theorists, because that's all that comes out anymore, is like right away, it's like, oh, it was staged.
Yeah.
It wasn't real. And then there's different videos that you'll see that that he's leaning in he's getting ready, closing his eyes. A lot of them are fake videos that you see out there. Do you buy into that it was?
No.
Yeah, either do I.
Especially not now.
Right.
Like maybe like the day after, but now, like Will Smith is like I feel like he is going to treatment.
Mm-hmm.
He is resigning from whatever he's doing. I don't know how it works
Right.
with the guild or whatever it is, but no, I think it was real. I think Chris Rock didn't know he was getting slapped, but took it like a man.
Yeah, he knew something. He knew Will was walking up on stage. He knew something was like, but he probably thought, he's just not gonna slap me.
I think Chris Rock thought it was a joke, even after he got slapped.
Mm-hmm.
Up until when he said, "Whoa, Will Smith slapped the shit out of me."
Right.
From that point on, when he started talking about get your wife's name out of my mouth or whatever it was, I think that's where it got serious.
Okay. Now, Tommy Jones says Chris Rock should have never mentioned his wife. Okay.
Nope.
Well,
Nope.
here's my take on and this is
Good.
and now this is an opinion, guys. So it's not right or wrong or anything. It's just my personal opinion. I personally like to actually see somebody get slapped in the mouth for saying something that bothered somebody else. I personally liked it. However, was that the place for it? No, not at all. See, we grew up in an era, Joe, you know this.
Yes, sir.
We grew up in an era that if you had something to say about somebody's wife or their mom or somebody else, and you're probably gonna drop the gloves and go at it. Especially when we're in school and stuff, right? Okay, I'm not saying Will Smith's right. I'm not saying that at all, or physical violence is right. But man, there's no consequences nowadays for anything that comes out of your mouth ever, hardly. Right? So it's like I kind of like seeing that, but I didn't like seeing that. I also don't like seeing Will Smith, one of my favorite actors.
I love Will Smith.
I just hate to see that this happened to him. There's a lot
it
of
sucks for him.
Yeah, and
his career is in shambles right now.
I think he's gonna.
He'll
be
make
fine.
it back.
Yeah, I think he's.
Yeah, he'll recover.
He's worth like $100 and some million.
But right now,
he doesn't even have to work.
He's in right. So say he never recovers, he's still set for life.
Yeah.
I think he will recover. I think him and Chris Rock will make amends.
Mm-hmm.
Chris Rock is not talking about this during his comedy shows.
Right.
For a reason.
Right. And I agree with what you're saying there, Kyle, that you're saying that it's comedy, and I get that too. However, it's just like when Will went to there because he was...
Whoa! PGC-36! Thanks, bro.
When Will went to there, he's being nominated.
Oh, Christopher, we're on fire right now. Christopher Ryan throwing $2 down. And the Fox.
He was not nominated for an award. He wasn't going there to get roasted. However, having said that, this is what I'm saying. I'll flip flop back and forth on this issue because
you see both
it's like
sides.
I hate.
But you can see both sides.
Yes, exactly, and that's the way I'm looking at it. I can see both sides of this, and I really think that it's a shame, and it should have never happened there. Like, go talk to the dude backstage afterwards.
100%.
You want to slap him then, slap him
100%.
then. You know what I mean?
100%.
Like, not in front of the whole world. All
That's
that stuff.
exactly how
yeah.
I feel.
I just feel kind of bad, but I also like Chris Rock too because it's a shame because like if you watch any of his movies, like if you watch the one with Adam Sandler, what was it called? Grown Ups.
Grown Ups.
Grown Ups. If you look at the way that they talk to each other and that throughout the whole movie, that's kind of how he is.
Yep.
A lot of comedians are like that. That's how they are. They talk like that. So Will Smith knows that about him. So you should know better than that. You know that he's just joking. And I have to say this, it wasn't even that bad of a joke.
Daniel, thank you, bro.
You know what I'm saying? It's like G.I. Jane.
No,
like it was like you could have said so much worse than that. He didn't say
So
anything
much
really
worse.
bad for that, so I didn't understand that. So
This just in, Will Smith is on his way to the lounge right now. He looks mad.
well, not at me because I.
You said the joke though.
Oh,
I would love for him to slap me.
Oh.
I would take it. So if we grew up in a different time frame, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if you look at comedians have always had the free reign to either roast or say things that weren't appropriate.
Don Rickles is a good example.
Well, so is Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy, yeah.
He had the whole skit when he did Raw of the gay police doing the alarm. It's not appropriate now, but back then it was.
Right.
Like, I feel like that. I don't know, man. I feel like that.
No, and I'm going to agree with Gregory right here. He says that Will Smith acted like a child, not a man. Chris Rock acted like a man and handled himself correctly.
I agree with that.
I agree with that 100%. And
I do.
The fact is, everybody, sometimes that we act like children, and sometimes we don't. I mean, you got to give... I think everybody messes up at some point. I don't think anybody's perfect, you know?
Whoa! Emerald 1456, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much, bro.
And I'd like this person to say, I think he old school protected his wife. You know what I'm saying? He
He didn't. No. So maybe he was stepping up for his wife, and there's a whole nother scenario there with the open marriage and all other stuff that's going on.
Mm-hmm.
But Jada, I don't know, man. It's hard to say. Like I get Will Smith standing up for it, but Will Smith knew he was wrong.
Right.
That's why he's backing down now. He is not part of like there was a whole. I read the other day. Like now he's out of the academy.
Yeah,
he said he's not gonna. He's going to treatment now.
Right.
He's doing all this stuff because he has an anger issue.
Right.
Look, if you're in the public light, you're a celebrity. It's free reign.
Right.
It is what it is.
And from my understanding, also is that Chris did not know that she.
I saw it too.
That she had.
I saw it.
She had the hair.
Alopecia.
Yeah. And that's the other thing that played. Like if it was mean spirited, something like that. It's also like I saw somebody that wrote in the comments. I couldn't get to it in time, but they said that he laughed at the beginning. Will was laughing until he looked over at Jada, and you know how that is with your wife. Like,
but it wasn't even that bad.
But if your wife gives you that look, it's like you better man up.
No,
you better man up. Yeah. You know what I mean? But I still think, look, things were handled wrong. Chris Rock, I think he handled it the best possible way that he could have. I think he was a stand-up guy. He didn't do anything that was wrong. I don't think the joke was even that bad. I'm just saying, I kind of like seeing somebody get smacked for something that comes out of their mouth, but not in that instance. You know what I mean? There's other people that said some way worse things that should have got smacked in the mouth.
Agree.
Yeah.
It was very entertaining to see him get slapped in the face.
Yeah.
It was.
Right.
And the fact that Will Smith did it was also very entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
The joke was not that bad.
No. Of all the jokes that you could say...
He could have said, hey, did the cart match drapes?
Yeah.
Like, he could have said something way worse. It was, hey, G.I. Jane, she's bald.
Right.
And it's not bald. She has shaved head. She had hair. You can see the hair eye line.
Yeah, I know. Like,
so she had a shaved head.
She got more hair. She has more hair than I do.
Agreed.
That's for sure.
Pretty close to me. But it wasn't like she was saying, touch greedy.
So, yeah.
It's not like I don't know, man. It's hard to say. Like, if
it is.
Who knows if he knew about it?
Right.
You see Chris Rock's dreadlocks? He needs a haircut.
Actually, I agree with Christopher too. It would have been awesome if Chris Rock slapped him back. That would have been cool too. Then it would be even Stevens.
Ain't gonna happen.
No, it ain't gonna be because Will's a little bit bigger than him. But
way bigger than him.
Yeah.
If Will Smith came up, I let him slap me in the face. I wouldn't do a damn thing. I would have done what Chris Rock did.
I have to say this though: if you really watch the slap, he didn't try to hurt him.
No.
Like he did like kind of like a.
It was an open hand slap.
And then when he turned around, he had a smile on his face then too. So the whole thing was kind of weird.
It was an open hand slap, right?
Yeah.
So he wasn't meant to, but he was meant to put him in his place.
Yeah.
And as a man, what I respect about Chris Rock is that if some dude came out and slapped me, I would get defensive.
Right.
Right?
Right, exactly.
Chris Rock didn't.
Right.
Because even when
you'd have jumped right on his back like a spider monkey.
Even when Will Smith was
when he was walking away, you'd have just been like, put him in sleep or put him to sleep.
Will Smith's like, keep my wife's name out of your mouth.
You just gotta go to sleep. Go to sleep.
and Chris Rock was like, oh, I'm going to. Yeah. I'm sorry. Like he was like, I'm not gonna say a word. You know, it is what it is.
You know that movie with Debo?
Oh yeah, with
yeah, Friday.
Yeah, Friday.
When he gets him, he's like, go to sleep. But no, it is. I think it's an unfortunate situation. The whole thing.
It's unfortunate for everybody involved.
Yeah.
Like Will Smith's gonna come off as being a complete and total ass.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate because in the heat of the moment, like, what if he had a few drinks and he wasn't sober and he just made a decision and he.
Oh right, exactly.
He obviously regretted it, but now he's like, Netflix movie's gone, a Sony movie is gone for him, and he's now retiring or pulling back from acting now.
I think he's going to be fine though. In the long run, I think he'll be fine.
No, because Chris Rock will reach out to him, and they'll become boys. But look, dude, I get it, you get it,
right?
Let's squash it.
You know, Chris is going to be like, I'm going to tell you what though. Like, when I'm on stage, though, I'm going to be saying some stuff. You're going to have to deal with that now.
Look, I'm going to say your slap didn't hurt at all. Right? Your slap was softer than Barbie in 1929. It was soft.
Right.
But we're cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. Comedy, for me, comedy's comedy, and they're both comedians.
Right.
Like, Will Smith's an actor now, but he's still a comedian. And it is what it is.
Right.
Like, if Don Rickles would have said it to Will Smith, would he have slapped Don Rickles?
Yeah, Greg, being drunk is not an excuse for assault. No, it's
No,
not.
I agree.
We agree with that. The thing is that also is like, you know,
Might not have been drunk.
Do you not mess up in your life? Do you not do something wrong? I mean, come on, dude. I mean, everybody does something wrong. I mean, he could have, realistically, I'm going to tell you right now, Will Smith, if he wanted to, he could have knocked him out easily.
100% could punch
But
him
he
in the
didn't.
face.
But he didn't. And I'm not saying that it was right. I'm just saying, I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying it's like, come on, he messed up, man. Let's move on. Let's go to something else now. That's my whole thing. It's like I see all the sides to it and everything, and I'm not saying that it was right for either one of them, to tell you the truth, because he did talk about another man's wife, but I don't think what he said was that bad either. It wasn't.
That's
like
what I feel
in the
different.
spectrum of things that you could have said, that was not. I think.
I think if you're in that celebrity.
All right, Greg, we're in agreement with that, buddy. He agrees that everybody does something wrong and forgiveness should be.
I agree.
I
think that if you're in that celebrity mindset, you're in the limelight. You gotta take what's given to you.
Yeah.
There's no way he should have gotten up and slapped the dude in the face.
Right.
It shouldn't happen.
Right. And now
I felt bad for Chris Rock, to be honest.
Yeah. And so did I, because I was like,
and then he was like, "We're giving out a documentary."
You know what
it
reminded me
not
of?
right.
It reminded me of my friend Larry Johnson when we were doing the pizza thing, where he's like, "I don't know what to do with my hands right now." It's like Chris just got slapped in the face. He's like, "I don't know what I should be doing right now." like I kind of feel like this. I don't even know what to say.
The best meme I saw was like, you got slapped in the face by your mom in front of your friends.
Cheers to Trish.
Hey, Trish.
Go ahead.
But you get slapped in the face by your mom in front of your friends for saying something stupid. And you have that face, you're like, I don't know what to do now.
Yeah. I don't know what to do now.
My bad.
I do have to say some great memes came out of this, though. It really did. And there was one that I saw the one time. It's like, Chris, he wanted to rub his face so bad afterwards, and he didn't put his hand up there. Because he was like...
If he got slapped that hard, he did. My first reaction was like, damn, Will Smith slapped the shit out of me.
He kept his hand away. He's like, all right.
He did handle it like a boss.
Yeah, he did.
Like, he took it.
Yeah.
And he took it hard.
Yeah.
I got much more respect for Chris Rock.
Yeah. Oh, and I'll tell you what. He just got so much stuff to write down now for his comedy act. He got so much material, it's ridiculous.
So his ticket went from being $50 a piece to being like $400 a piece.
See? That's
and he wouldn't even talk about it. And I wouldn't either if I was him. Don't talk about it.
Don't talk about it.
Like, you'll get your money. Dude, Chris Rock, you're set now.
Yeah, because all the rest of us are going to be talking about it.
The
so,
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air smacked your face.
Indiana Cryptid. What's up, buddy? Yeah, so you know what? I don't know. I don't think we need to. We saw the comments. We don't need to talk about that.
Enough.
Let's get on to another story. Yo, what about Burger King?
I love Burger King.
Yo, Burger King sued by customers who claim Whopper is smaller than advertised. Yo, did you jump on that lawsuit? I feel like I should have too.
Why? I've never heard of an advertisement how big Whoppers are.
Yo, did you ever see it on TV? Especially on a 55-inch screen, it's like gigantic. No, but the burger's always like outside of the bun and all that stuff. It ain't like that.
You know all the
like
advertising tricks that they do for food, right?
Yeah, they're not even real.
I do know.
Motor oil instead of pancakes.
I watch it. Yeah, they have the special like sauce, made it look like sauce and doesn't melt.
Yeah, so
ice cream is like not ice
mashed
cream.
potatoes.
Yeah. I know about it.
The Whopper may be, only somewhat of a Whopper, at least in real life, alleges a new class action lawsuit. I wish I could have got in on this.
I'd go for Whopper.
Because you know what? I remember what was it? The chicken one that we did. We did
King?
No, the other one. The
Chicken sandwiches, Popeyes.
What
Chick-fil-A.
fast food place?
No, it was the one that was really famous. Popeyes. It was Popeyes. It came out. You couldn't hardly get one. But I remember, God, they were good. But then I went and got one from, I think it was Millville, and the chicken was hard. It didn't even cover the whole bun.
Yeah, small piece of chicken.
Yeah, so I mean that's false advertisement. I mean I think they should get sued for that. Like if I see a Whopper on TV and I'm like, man, I want a Whopper now because that looks like the burger's outside of the bun and you go there and you get this little tiny shriveled up piece of meat in there. I think it's against the law.
No, I don't think so. I feel like that McDonald's, if you were talking about the quarter pounder,
Right.
you have more of an argument.
Yeah, because that's probably about 1/8 of the pound.
Well, you get a piece of meat you weigh, it's not a quarter pounder, then you have an argument.
Right.
The Whopper never said how big the patty was.
Well, you have a point
It
there.
That's
actually
what it
mentions
is.
that about the quarter pounder later on.
Oh, does it? Oh,
I think so.
I should read this, shouldn't I, Tom?
Probably.
Tom saying, yo, I print that stuff out. You gonna read it? At least in real life. Oh, wait a second. Where did I get down to here? Okay. 4 Burger King customers are suing the chain over its marketing, claiming that the company makes the burger look about 35% bigger in its advertising than it is. That's a third. That's over a third. Okay.
Yeah, 35%.
Than it is in reality. The plaintiffs in a lawsuit, which was filed on March 28th in the U.S. District Court in Southern District of Florida, that's where all the problems are, are seeking, I know, I wish we had some Florida weather right now.
I would live there.
Are seeking monetary damage for anyone who was deceived by Burger King's advertising. Well, that would be me, although the filing doesn't name a monetary target.
Wait, were you deceived, though?
You're going to get a coupon for
Like, were you
another
deceived?
burger. I feel like I was. I went out there to get a decent-sized burger.
And you felt like it was different than what you thought it was going to be?
I think so, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, when the advertising promises something that looks like that, you don't get that.
Yeah,
it's
Yeah, that's like every commercial ever, dude. Like, I feel like that.
Right, well, it needs to
Teddy
stop.
Ruskin wasn't what I thought it
Well,
was going
that's
to be.
what I'm
when I
saying.
got
That's why it's called false advertising. There's laws
It's not
against
false
that.
advertisement. It's called angles and placement of the product.
Yeah, it's
They're
not.
just false advertising because that's not what you get.
Yeah.
I mean, think about how it's always shown, and then versus what you actually get. It's
Right.
always different, and what you actually get generally isn't as aesthetically pleasing.
But I feel like that's every situation ever when there's food.
Well, then
involved.
everyone needs to step up their game.
That's what we're
Applebee's.
saying. That's what
I
we're
feel like
saying.
anything ever is worse than what it looks like. Like I'll see the
And we
best.
just accept it for some reason.
Like, I got an ad the other day for a free Big Mac. Guess what? My Big Mac that you see on TV is never, ever, ever
Like that one.
going to look like the Big Mac.
Right.
The Big
Exactly,
Mac
and this
is
is the problem.
the Big Mac's the epitome. This store should be about Big Mac. Because the Big Mac
So you're saying
is
that
two
they should get
patties, two all beef patties.
special sauce,
Special sauce, lettuce, cheese.
pickles, onions on the sesame seed.
Yeah,
bun.
you're right. Guess what? It ain't that. You
It
get
ain't
one
that.
piece of cheese, 2 patties, barely put together from some dude who makes $5 an hour and just puts it together and gives it to you.
And sometimes there's way too much sauce on it. It's
Well,
all slimy and
well,
it's falling off. Yeah.
Never too much sauce.
You don't think so?
Nah,
I think there's.
give me the special sauce. I mean, it's called Thousand Island for everybody else,
So
but
you like the sauce?
I like special sauce. I like special sauce, Tom.
No, but
I already
seriously,
hit the button.
seriously though, I think that people they should the product that you're putting out there, you shouldn't be false advertisement. Where's Kevin and Weber? Weber was here, he had a bolt,
He left.
and Kevin, he's probably sleeping or something like that. He's got to get up early in the morning.
MIA.
Yeah. Well, actually, he was in Florida and he just got back, and yeah, he's pretty beat. So
Peanut Butter said, I feel like the original form is big enough compared to other fast food hamburgers. I don't know what that
I
means.
feel like the Whopper is, in its original form, is big enough compared to other fast food hamburgers.
So the Whopper's cool. I guess the Whopper's cool. All it has is lettuce, tomato, and onion on a bun. Like, the Burger King sucks compared to McDonald's. It is what it is. Like, I grew up being in a McDonald's household. Like, give me the quarter pounder over a Whopper.
I have to agree with you. Because it's like, if when we were kids and everything, it's like if there's McDonald's, because there was always a Burger King wherever McDonald's was.
Well, it's British.
Still is, right? Yeah. So it's like, and Burger King over here, and it's like
greedy. Hold on. Thank you so much, bro.
So when we were riding down the road,
I'm sorry.
go ahead.
The trade the other day was dope. They fleeced the Saints. Harry Roseman was the man in that trade. Go ahead.
When we were riding when we were kids with my mom, we would always be like, McDonald's. We wouldn't even think about Burger King. It was like never. McDonald's. And it was mostly because, we loved the French fries. And the shakes.
Oh my God.
That was the burgers were really irrelevant to us.
So, my buddy Frank Tucci, his parents were a Burger King family.
Okay.
And it was weird. He's my best friend growing up. We were a McDonald's family. The burgers were better. All right, look, granted, you go get a flame broiled burger. It's a little bit different tasting.
Right.
But the fries sucked horrible.
Right.
And it was before there was onion rings. I didn't want onion rings. I wanted a burger. I want fries. Right. McDonald's always better.
Right.
But now I'm older.
Yeah. That's why I'm loving these comments right now. Like somebody saying Wendy's. Antonio. Love Wendy's. Love Wendy's. Baby Boots. I love Chick-fil-A. Love Chick-fil-A.
I love Chick-fil-A too.
Yeah. And Wendy's fries are actually pretty good too. I like Wendy's
I
fries.
think that Wendy's fries, when they're fresh, are the best fries out of the bunch.
They kicked it up a notch.
They are.
They kicked it up a notch.
Because they're thick, but not too thick. And they're cooked perfectly. McDonald's fries are good because they're thinner fries.
Right.
But the problem is, you go when they're busy, the fries are going to suck. They're undercooked.
Yeah.
They're
now,
flopping over like this.
How about Roy Rogers? We don't have. I don't think we have that. We don't have them around here. We don't have them around here anymore, do we?
No.
They had curly fries though, didn't they?
The only Roy Rogers that I ever went to was in the rest station on Turnpike, and I love Roy Rogers because you make your own burger.
Cody, you're right, man. The Baconator.
Oh, that was good from Wendy's.
Baconators, yeah.
I would say stay away from Roy Rogers, In-N-Out, any of those other ones, because those are the other. I'm not gonna say lesser, but they're the less known variants. They're not everywhere. Like the McDonald's, the Wendy's, the Burger King. They're everywhere.
I agree.
Right. Well, Roy Rogers, I thought isn't Roy Rogers everywhere?
No, I don't remember a Roy Rogers I've ever been to.
Right in our place in Jersey, there used to be one right in Vineland, but they're not around here anymore. But they Pennsylvania. When you go to Pennsylvania, they were at the rest stops when we would go to.
So
don't you remember when I cracked my tooth on that one?
No, I remember.
Yeah, remember when that fly flew right in my eye under my glasses?
No-dos. The only time I remember Roy Rogers
we were all hopped up on no-dos.
is from a rest stop. I don't remember a restaurant going to Roy Rogers. I remember going to a rest stop that had Roy Rogers, and the best part about Roy Rogers was you'd order a burger, you grab it, you open it up, and then you go to the salad bar, and you would add whatever you wanted to add to the burger.
Okay.
That's what made it great.
Yeah, so Kyle says he never heard of Roy Rogers. Let me tell you something about Roy Rogers. Besides the curly fries, they also had the best chocolate shakes, other than now Chick-fil-A, of course.
Alien Enigma coming in bad time.
What's that?
Whoa, he said Tom's behind the pranks. And JT helps him.
And maybe Jackie too, and I agree with all the above.
I do. You know, in all honesty, I believe it's not you.
Oh, thank you.
I know it's not me.
Right.
Tom's still suspect.
Yeah, of course he
I
is.
was in the pact. I'm not paying you all $5,000.
Huh?
I'd have to pay out $5,000. I'd have to pay each of you $1,000.
I feel like that is a bet that would never get paid on. We would never make you. I would never make you pay me $1,000 for that. I know.
Do you think I would back out of it if I actually was?
Yeah. How's my garden coming? Hey Rex, appreciate that question. To let you know, it's our weather around here. We're not ready. We're not going to plant until May.
Very suspect.
Yeah. What's that? No, because
the weather. That's very suspect.
Yeah. I was like, what do you say?
Not you in general.
Yeah, so
defensive.
So, but my plants are coming along really well. Joe even said it earlier because they're on the windowsill out there, and it's they're really my tomato plants are.
No, they're solid.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of stuff growing. Yeah. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, I can't wait till I actually
harvest
harvest the stuff. Yeah, can't wait for that. But I'm really it's kind of sad that I'm like that right now, but this is what my life has come to. I'm really
a lot of people
really excited
get into
about
gardening, dude. A lot of people really get into it. So we started gardening.
Hobby.
What's that, Tom?
It's a productive hobby.
It is. So we started a garden during COVID. Did not go so well for us, but we had a pepper plant that gave us crap load of peppers, so that part was dope.
Yeah.
And they were super good. Best peppers I've ever had in my life.
Yeah, yeah.
Because we grew them.
And I'll be giving out a lot of peppers, and I have tomato plants.
Can't wait
I'm
for
going to have
buddy.
zucchini and all that stuff, so I'll be giving away a lot
I
of
love
stuff
zucchini.
too. Yeah.
Hopefully you do.
Yeah, cauliflower.
I feel like you have a
hopefully.
good area of sun where you're putting a garden. We did not. We had it in the area where it wasn't the best sunlight.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, so I'm glad you asked that question because I'm excited about it. I just wish that they were actually planted outside, but I can't do it now. I mean, there's been some cold nights.
Hey Tom,
What?
have you heard about the new Lego Star Wars game?
I've heard about it once,
And have you played it?
and no, I have not played it.
Come on, bro.
Fishing with Larry, I would binge watch. Guess what, guys? You know what? I'm glad I've read that comment.
We're going fishing.
We've been talking about this for the last I don't know how many months now.
5 years.
That we were talking about that me, Joe,
It's been 5 years.
Kevin loves to fish also. So we're thinking about what we need to do is rent one of these little, either a pontoon boat or a little outboard one in the backwaters. I think one of those little outboards, you know, that Dad's place that I was talking about. Like,
they would work.
one of them,
That worked
we
too.
go in the backwaters and do a little vlog
That
out there.
worked too.
Yeah,
I would do it in a heartbeat.
I think that would be kind of cool.
It would be, and it'd be very expensive. I would do it in a heartbeat.
Yeah, so, you know, hopefully that happens this summer, guys.
We can go out fishing on a lake for free, though. I have a boat.
Yeah, but that's a little different than on the...
No, it's not as cool.
Yeah.
But I feel like me and you can't fish.
Yeah, maybe.
Kevin sucks at fishing.
Does he?
He does. He's not very good.
Oh.
Yeah, I teach him how to set a hook.
So you got a story?
Sorry, Kev, I made it up. I do have a story.
All right, why don't you tell it to us?
April Fools might be the world's longest running joke, and no one knows how it began. It's so funny.
The way you just read that.
I was
No
trying-
one knows how it began.
I was trying to deliver it.
Okay.
No?
I think it was the unexpectedness of how much
Yeah,
you were
yeah,
enunciating
absolutely.
the title.
I don't enunciate very well, Tom, so I understand where you're coming from.
Case in point.
So now, Sue, you said you love fried. I know. I'm jumping. You're in the middle of reading a story. I'm jumping to it.
I've never had fried
I've
catfish.
never had catfish
I mean,
ever. I've always been scared to kind of eat it because it's like
Yeah, they
catfish
eat
are-
dirt.
they're
Yeah,
at the bottom
shitty
of the
fish
river
ever.
and
Yeah, I
stuff
would
like
never eat
that.
I
catfish.
mean, you could make the same argument with like crab,
Yo, don't you talk about crab?
but that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Crab is delicious.
In the ocean, it's
So-
different than
I
like.
kind of feel
well,
like the
the-
salt kind of purifies.
Yeah.
Actually, there's catfish in the
I know
in
it's channel
the brackish.
catfish.
Yeah, in the brackish water.
Oh, brackish.
I had snake. Now you know what? I tasted alligator before. It was the dried
Jerky?
the jerky, and that was oh gosh, that
Really?
was nasty.
You didn't have
Why
any
you
of
like
the fried when we had the one time we went. What was the restaurant down in Outer Banks?
a fried alligator?
Yeah, somebody got fried alligator.
I didn't get fried alligator.
No, somebody got it, and like almost everybody tried a piece of it. You didn't
I didn't try
a
a piece. Was this
Oh,
last year
shit.
when I was sick?
No, it was the year before that, I think.
Oh.
I bet he did.
Might have been 3
He
years
won't admit it.
ago.
No.
So,
don't
Larry,
remember.
for one thing,
Okay.
we do know that April Fool's Day. I never even gave the title of the article.
Right.
April Fool's Day might be the world's longest running joke, and no one knows how it began.
You gave the title.
Yeah, you said that.
Well,
That was the part that I
And
messed
that's
up
what we
on.
talked about with the enunciating thing.
For one thing,
Right.
we do know that April Fool's Day customs date back to at least the Renaissance of Europe. That's a long time ago. It's also possible that the medieval celebration of the Feast of Fools, where a mock bishop or a pope was elected and a church customs were parodied. So they act like they got a pope and it was all fake.
Right.
Parody means not real.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, the things you learn.
Well, you seem confused.
Rex, I'm going to answer your question real quick because you've written it down about 3 times now, at least. Larry, are you ready for retirement? Yes, I am.
Okay. So the Julian calendar began in March with the spring equinox and was celebrated up until April 1st. So that might be where it came from. And this story's...
I don't know. This story's boring to me. Come on. April Fool's. This story was an April Fool's joke, wasn't it?
It was.
Guys, I have a question for you. April Fools. Do you do jokes on people on April Fools?
My kids.
I always forget. I always forget to do it because it's like I forget that.
So
April
it's
Fool's
hard.
Day.
So all right.
Because I'm not a guy who pranks and does stuff like that.
So, April Fool's Day this year, I went Dunkin' Donuts, got my wife and I a black coffee.
What?
What?
He say something?
Yeah, I did.
No, him. I heard something.
So on April Fool's, I went to Dunkin' Donuts and got myself and my wife a black coffee because we're on a diet. And I got a 6-pack of donuts for the boys.
Mm-hmm.
And I asked them for an extra box.
Right.
So when I went home, they were still sleeping. I put green beans in the extra box.
That's not what I expected. But...
And put that on the stove. And they woke up thinking, we had the coffee, they think they had donuts for breakfast.
Right.
And they open up and there's green beans. April Fools.
It's pretty good. I expected it like, oh yeah, we had donuts, but you guys woke up too late. We ate them already. That's what I
That'd
expected.
be funny. Like leave like a half one.
Yeah.
Like order empty box with one donut.
And the donut has a bite mark in it.
You guys
That'd
are
be
asking.
funnier.
These
You're
guys
better
are
than me.
asking some great questions today. Like that, I think that's more interesting than our
What?
stories. To
What?
tell you the truth, it's like they said, "What's my favorite thing to smoke on my pellet grill?" Probably chicken is probably my favorite thing to smoke.
That's because you haven't really dove deep into it yet.
Oh, I haven't used it, but like
no,
three-
I think
three or
that
four times
I
on
think that if you ask this question in September, you have a different answer.
Yeah. Right now, it's chicken's been my actually even on the other stuff on the other.
Yeah, I know. I
Smokers
feel
I
like
had.
you're not really
So
going balls deep into it.
I-
What about fish?
I've never tried fish.
You
fish
should,
on the
though. You
smoker
love
yet.
fish.
Yeah, I never tried that. But I mean, so far everything I've done so far has been delicious. It's just that my favorite thing smoked is chicken.
Really?
Yeah.
Plus, it's quick.
Yeah. Now when I smoked the burgers at one time,
Dope.
they were awesome.
Super good.
Yeah. But I
It's
also
funny because somebody had asked me on my Twitch stream, which, quick plug on that, every Friday, 6 o'clock Eastern,
Oh.
my Twitch stream.
oh
Just quick plug.
there you go, Tom.
No,
Check me out on Twitch.
Throw it out there, Tom.
But it's funny because somebody brought that up, and I actually completely forgot that we smoked burgers. So
Yeah, and the thing is, that was the first time I ever did it, and I remember Kevin. I think Kevin's the first one that I heard that did it, and I was like, "Oh wow, I never thought about that." So I Googled it and stuff like that, and I tried it out, and I was like, "That's great." Now, don't get me wrong, I like grilled burgers too, and they're so different than smoked burgers, and they take a lot longer to smoke than they do to
That's
grill.
the issue. So grilled burgers are still super dope.
Yeah,
Right? But smoked burgers are better.
right.
They take more time. But they're better.
Oh yeah,
They really are.
juicy. Yeah, I don't know that I have had anything that's been dry yet and that we've smoked ever.
Well.
That room isn't original, Larry.
What?
What room you talking about? You talking about my den? The room we're in? No, it isn't original. We switched things up.
Yeah, we've been here for years.
my Twitch is an unmatched stock. Same thing as my usual thing.
Whoa, Kyle! Thank you very much. I'll be honest with you. Have you not watched Ozark? You watch Ozark?
Yeah, I watched Ozark. Yeah.
I thought the first half was dope. I can't wait for April 29th. I can't wait for the second half. I love Ozark.
Right. I'll be right back because I heard a bang out there, so I want to just check to see what that was.
Well, this is awkward.
No, I don't have to pee or anything.
Tom, have you watched Ozark?
Nope.
No?
I have things that I need to watch that are old.
Like
at this
what?
Point. Well, for one, I think I saw the first episode of Breaking Bad. I have not watched the rest of it.
So you need to watch all of that. You're right. You're right.
Watch all
That's
of
a
that.
dope show.
I only watched like the back end of Game of Thrones just because my friends are watching it, so we'd all watch it together.
Yeah, I've never watched Game of Thrones, so I have no opinion about that whatsoever.
That's fair. I like medieval fantasy, so
I do too. I love medieval fantasies,
Oh,
but
for
I have
sure.
not watched Game of Thrones, which is weird for me. My wife doesn't like it. What else?
That's it off the top of my head.
Okay, so my opinion, again, I have no basis on my opinion of Game of Thrones. You should watch Ozarks before Breaking Bad. Ozark's better than Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad's really good.
But then why wouldn't I say the thing that's better for after I watch the thing that's not as good?
Well, it depends on what kind of person you are.
Because if I watch Ozark, I think it's better than Breaking Bad, then Breaking Bad's just going to wind up being a letdown, won't it?
Nope, it would not be like that. They're two different kind of series, so you wouldn't compare the two of them. But I'm saying if you don't have a lot of time to invest in a TV show, invest it in Ozarks first. And
Gotcha.
But I hear what you're saying though. It's like eating a turkey before mashed potatoes, right? What's better?
Right, exactly. Like, why would you?
I just think that Ozark is a better show than Breaking Bad. I think they're both super great shows in general. And you watch whatever one you want to watch first. I mean, if you start watching Breaking Bad already, watch Breaking Bad. But if you already started Ozarks, I can't wait for the ending.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm ready. It's coming up pretty soon, isn't it?
So you watch Breaking Bad, right? You've seen...
I've seen it all. I've seen it several times.
What do you think's a better show?
Oh, Breaking Bad is so good.
It's good. It's good.
I'll let you know after Ozark is over.
Yeah, I agree on...
Yeah. Ozark's
As
really,
of right
really
now.
good, but it's like, yeah, I'll let you know after it's over.
As of right now, Ozark's my best.
Yeah.
But we'll see how it ends.
And this person's right. They both hit different. I think they do hit different.
They hit 100%.
Well, fingers crossed that
Ruby,
Ozark
you're
doesn't
right.
pull a Game of Thrones and wind up completely removing itself from the cultural zeitgeist as soon as it ends.
I was very confused by it.
So was I.
You know how
There's some
Game of
big
Thrones,
words that
like,
you threw
the
in.
last season came out and then it just disappeared, like, nobody cared about it at all because everybody hated the last season?
The last season, yeah.
I had never watched it. Have you watched Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
He's watched
Oh my
it several
gosh,
times.
I don't
Alright,
even know
let me
how I
ask you a
talk to
question.
you.
What's the question? The question was, I asked the question the other day at trivia, was, who was so-and-so's...
So-and-so's.
I can't remember his name.
How can you give me
Alright, let me ask you in reverse.
Jon Snow?
I feel like that his name of his kingdom was Dread something. Dread Fort, Dread Not, Dread something was the name of his kingdom. But the question was, who was so-and-so's kingdom's name? He was the house of... I forget what it was now. It was Dread
House of the
something.
Rising Sun?
I know, it was Dread something. Hold on, no. You don't look it up, Tom.
I'll look it up.
Here's one of the things, though. Best movie, Man on Fire. That is a great movie.
No, wait, what's the movie about?
About Man on Fire?
Yeah.
Man on Fire, isn't that the one with Denzel Washington? Right?
Yes, I've never seen it.
Yeah. Isn't that where he's like,
Is this Dreadfort?
that little,
Yes.
that little girl, he's supposed to be in charge of
What's
the
his name?
little girl?
Hold on.
Roger Rouge.
He had two conversations going on at one time. But it was that with that little girl that he was supposed to watch over that little girl, and then she gets kidnapped. It was like in Mexico. Pretty sure that's the one that Man on Fire was. I'll tell you what.
Bolton.
What was it?
Bolton.
Bolton.
Yeah, that was the
Bolton Rouge.
That was a
Bolton Rouge, right? Is R-O-O-S-E.
R-O-O-S-E.
Yeah.
I don't know how it's...
Larry, there's someone at your window. No, the curtains are closed.
It's S-E. It's closed.
They're closed. Yo, there was a comment a
me for a
while
second.
back that asked me, they wanted to know about why I close my hot tub up in the wintertime. They were confused on why I do that. Because a lot of people keep their hot tub open
That
in
is
the
true.
wintertime.
It's not time to
and
go in there.
I do not like to be cold at all.
No.
So it's like as soon as it gets to the freezing temperatures, besides that, it runs your electric bill way up because it's constantly heating that
That
thing
is
up.
true.
That
Didn't we try having it run over the winter one year?
Well, no. One year we went into December, and I was like, it's too freaking cold. I'm not going outside.
It's probably that.
The worst part is like when you get out of the hot tub, you're cold, man. You're freezing cold. So it's
It's not
like
exactly
you know,
a
it's
quick
a
run
short
back
walk.
up here.
I don't care. I don't like to be cold. So it's like we shut it down from December. Usually at the end of November, sometime if it
Which
starts
is
getting
still
cold.
pretty cold then. So
December,
you're
January,
living it.
and February, and then we start opening it back up in
Yeah,
March.
that's not bad. No, it's not like you're not enjoying the cold weather too. Like, you're doing both.
Yeah, we just that's just what we want to do. A lot of people like to go out in the wintertime and then jump in the hot tub and get out. That I do not. So
My mom and dad had a hot tub for a while in the backyard, on the back deck, and I remember going there at Christmas time, and it was cool. But it was like they kept it open all the time. I'm like, well, we went in there once,
right.
and it was like between Christmas and New Year's, It was like a Wednesday between. It wasn't like a special day. It was like December 30th. Like nobody cared about December 30th. But we had to have off, so we had friends come over. We went in a hot tub.
Okay, so the person that asked me E-Bomb Films, he said that he's from California, so he doesn't get real cold winter, so he doesn't. Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like I said, but some people love to do it even in the wintertime, like
because you get the experience of like being cold outside and being warm while you're sitting there.
I'll tell you what, when I just opened it up, I noticed it's almost $100 a month difference having that hot tub on my electric bill.
Guess what? When you're older, my parents paid the electric bill in December when they had the hot tub open. It was dope for me.
Yeah.
But that hot tub be closed till May. If I had a hot tub.
Yeah, right.
In August, I'd open it up for like a month.
But I'll tell you what, I love the hot tub. I mean,
it is nice. You have a nice setup.
Yeah, it's one of my.
Dude, it's one of my
favorite. Yeah, it's one of my favorite investments that we did.
If you guys watch Cobra Kai, it's like how Mr. Miyagi's backyard. I call him Mr. Miyagi all the time.
Actually, Jack, you're wrong. There is a basement underneath me, so you would be wrong.
In your face, bro.
It's just got a dirt basement. It's an
old school basement.
Yeah. And it might have been added on. I have no idea. I didn't build the house, so I don't know when this room was.
But you've been here for a long time.
I've been here for a long
time. Cobra Kai, buddy. But no, seriously though, like if you look at Cobra Kai, I call you. How many times did I tell you backyard reminds me of Mr. Miyagi's backyard?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Because it's got like decks and there's like a walkway and there's another deck. Like the fact that Larry can walk from where we're at right now, in bare feet, get to the hot tub, and come out without putting any kind of shoes on.
Yep.
It's Mr. Miyagi's, dude.
I know, and I've never done level 4, where I always want level 4 where the walkway goes another deck on the other side of the pool, so I don't ever have to step on dirt.
Dude, I feel like that's pretty dope. I feel like that's next.
That might be one of my projects coming up, guys. I don't know.
It's the next step.
I don't know, but wood went outrageous prices of it.
It is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, like all of a sudden it's like boom. Like,
well, you got any pallets you make it out of pallets?
I'm not making my deck out of pallets. It's
Why?
not pressure treated.
It doesn't matter, dude. You pressure treat yourself. How do you pressure treat something? He doesn't. I bet you he doesn't. I don't know. I've never seen it. My guess is he's overcompensating. He's overcompensating with his deck.
I have to have deck everywhere. I have levels, Jerry. Levels.
Dude, it's Mr. Miyagi's backyard.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, and I love.
When I first coming out here, there was a back deck, and that was it. There was nothing else.
Jack or Larry, are you jealous of Terry's pool? Not at all. I don't get jealous of stuff like that. I prefer an above ground pool than an in ground pool.
It's because you don't have one.
I could get an in ground pool if I wanted one. I don't. Unless you have a heater to them, they're colder than an above ground pool.
They are.
So I mean,
that's true.
Yeah, they don't have a heater in there.
Yeah, that's true. You're true.
But it's like, no, I'm not jealous of it at all. I think it's cool they have it. I can go in and anytime I ask her that.
What more would you do in an in-ground pool than you would do in your pool? Like I feel like you do the same thing.
Exactly. I'm gonna float around, drink a beer while I'm floating around. So it's,
either way,
yeah.
I can float in
above ground. We probably want to get more toads.
Yeah, get more toads in it and stuff like that. But it's like, no,
you get toads, catch them up. I'll throw them out in the lake.
Tree frogs too. We'll get them up on the side of the boat.
Put them in a thing for me.
Tree frogs?
I'll throw them out in the lake. Catching bass.
But no, I'm not jealous at all. I love their pool. Their pool looks beautiful.
It is nice.
And everything, and it's cool.
But guess what? They have a slide. I'll never go down that slide ever. If I had a slide, never would do it. Don't matter to me. That means it's more of an insurance risk.
Okay, that's such BS. If you had an underground pool, you would...
Shit.
Okay, above ground pool. Well, I don't even understand.
Well, I shit above ground all the time.
But it doesn't make any sense. It's like, no, if I wanted an in-ground pool, I'd have it in the ground pool. Above ground
Favorite pool. 80s new wave band.
You are correct, though. Above ground pool is cheap. Nobody said that it wasn't.
Who is
favorite
80s new wave band?
Oh.
What's new wave considered, though?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like New Way back then?
Yeah, I have no idea. You'd have to give me a list.
I would say Men at Work for me, but
I like Men at Work.
They're,
Down
who's Toto in Africa?
It wasn't in Africa?
No. They say Africa and
Toto.
Toto. It was Toto.
You said Toto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The band was Toto.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, Devo, New Order, The Cure. The Cure was cool.
The Cure is dope. I love The Cure. I like Silly Dan Jack. They were in every diner jukebox ever.
Yeah.
Night Moves. That
Bob Seger, right?
Well, yeah, and Silly Dan. It's Bob Seger, right?
Yeah.
Same band.
Was he in Silly Dan?
Bob Seger was the guy.
Silly Dan? Was he?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Sergio coming in, buddy. I'm looking up. Hold on, I'm looking it up.
Is Larry going to draw some painting because he's starting to look a little bit like Vincent Van Gogh? I might cut my ear off, though. Yeah.
It's hat. Silly Dan shows doing right.
Joe's searching something right now.
Wait, who is the guy we're talking about?
Bob Seger. Against the Wind.
Against the Wind. No, we're talking Night Moves.
Night Moves.
Dan.
It's the same singer.
And wait, who is it? Who's it? Bob what?
Light.
Bob Seger.
Now I'm seeing spots.
What's in your basement? Jack wants to know. Why do you care? Like just junk. It's not a full basement. It's only it's like a half basement. We just store stuff down there. It's like my heater's down there, my water system's down there.
See, our basement is 50% base and 50% mint.
Yeah, it's minty. But no, it's our basement is not a full basement, so it's just and it's not a crawl space. It's actually a half basement. I don't know why somebody did that.
I have all crawl space.
Time for soap opera episodes. Belle, you know what? I've been thinking the same thing. It's like we're ready for another one, aren't we?
I just saw it the other day.
Yeah. And we had no skit planned for today whatsoever because I didn't even think about doing one today. But we'll have to do one next time, I guess. What is your ages? Cam wants to know what our ages are.
Oh, he was part of Silver Bullet Band.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Silver
Bullet.
Not. It was Bob Seger and the Silver Bullet.
Who am I thinking of though?
I don't know who you're thinking of.
Who did I say before? I just said his name.
I don't know who you said. But our ages are
Against the Wind.
40, 50.
No, I'm 43.
20.
You're not 50 yet.
Oh, it's just going in our...
You're almost 50.
Because you're in your 40s. I'm in my 50s. He's in his 20s.
You're almost 60.
I wasn't going to go exactly.
Is that where you're at? Oh, yeah, Bobby's 50. You got to be in your 50s.
Turn the Page is an excellent song by Bob Seger.
Bob Seger is a great...
Yeah, Turn the Page. Yeah.
And Night Moves. Who's Night Moves?
Bob Seger. Working on a night move.
Night Moves. What band did I don't remember.
Larry, do you like Pink Floyd? Absolutely.
I do like Pink Floyd.
Comfortably Numb. My favorite song.
Saw Roger Waters play, and he did the album. It was very good.
Do you think there's life on other planets? Joe, Tom, and Larry. Joe.
No.
Tom.
Maybe. Not in other planets in our solar system.
This guy. No, yeah, maybe.
So not in other planets in our solar system.
Okay. If it just says other planets, I'm assuming that means every planet.
It means either yes or no.
Every social... Yes, I do.
I would be more surprised if there wasn't.
I agree.
I say no.
No life whatsoever on any other planet, anywhere out there in the universe.
Nope.
Interesting.
Just what I say.
Yeah, Richie, he was really good live. And I saw about 10 years ago, but he was dope.
Great question. Mycotrosity.
Hurry up.
It's gone. I think he said something about like has any ghost experience or anything.
I don't know.
Yeah, you don't know what to
stop.
So anyway, yeah, interesting. Joe, you're gonna mess up the whole look. You've got them all blue now. Tom's got to fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so we've had some
Kev's favorite band.
We've had some freaky things going around here, guys. Like, we our heater comes on in the middle of the night and tries to cook us.
I'm good.
And
I can't sleep in heat.
Tom's light comes on.
I have a lamp
by
on my
itself.
desk that's a touch lamp, so
Yeah.
like you just touch a part of the base
Yeah.
of it and then it turns on.
Yeah, it's weird.
It turns on by
Very
itself.
It's very. I'm glad I don't live here. Russell, Kev's favorite band, if I had to guess, would be Fish.
That's who he talks about the most. Anyway.
Second, maybe Grateful Dead. Would be my guess. My favorite band is U2. His Tom Petty and Heartbreakers.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
Tom,
What was it?
favorite band?
Sticks.
Well,
Styx?
it's an easy answer to say Styx for me. So I
Really?
for like
That's
classic,
very interesting.
for like
Tom.
classic, more modern. Breaking Benjamin, they're good.
I'm gonna put Styx in for my trivia this week.
Eric,
Sticks
do you
is good.
still? Eric asked, "Do we?
Styx is good.
Do you still golf?" I don't know who you're actually asking here. If you're asking all of us, yeah, I love golf, and I just don't get to do it that much.
Do you know that
Maybe
I
I
started
will be able
giving
to.
Jameson golf lessons?
Did you?
Yeah, Dave Rodenbush. You remember his name? Nah, he's probably a teacher
Yeah,
after you.
Actually, the last name sounds familiar. Maybe they're related to somebody else that was.
Yeah,
in
he
school.
was a teacher after, but James gives golf lessons every week.
That's
I
awesome.
figure if I get one kid that loves fishing
Mm-hmm.
and one kid that
Well,
loves
then
golf,
you can do everything.
I go fishing and golf.
Yeah. Oh, I can't go golfing tomorrow. I'm going fishing with your brother. But the day after that, I'm there. No,
I really nailed it as that, dude. I really
that's
fucking
actually
nailed it.
that's great. It's like, yeah, fishing. Well, your loves are fishing, golf. What
That's
would
it.
be your other thing?
That's it.
You got 3 kids though. You got to come up with something for the other one. You better find something.
Music. I'll play guitar with them.
There you go. There you go.
So they all love soccer, right? So I love soccer now because of them. And Larry hates soccer. We've already talked about it.
Yeah.
But I have a union head on. I'm all about the Tottenham Spurs. I watch Ted Lasso. If you haven't watched that show, you should watch it. Apple TV. Ted Lasso is a great show.
Right.
Have you not watched that?
No. But Joe's been trying to get me to
Game and Sergio coming in big time, buddy.
what was the first thing you said? Soccer. Joe's been trying to get me to go to a soccer game, and I'm to go see the Union, and I keep telling him, nope, not gonna happen.
It's a live sporting event, and it's a small venue, and it's very exciting.
Someone wants to do a guitar show off with you.
You're probably better than me, but I'll play guitar with you. I mean, I'm not a show off, bro. Like, if you want to challenge me to drink a beer, quicker than you, I'll win.
Actually, he would put his brother up against you if you wanted to do a guitar
Yeah, his
show
brother's
off.
way
'cause
better
his,
than me.
his brother
Right,
is
my
dope
brother.
on the
It's
his
gotta be
brother.
my brother.
His brother is dope on the guitar.
He
so
is.
it's like
Yes, I've watched Yellowstone. Eric is one of my favorite shows of all time. Larry is not like
how
it.
about bowling? Love bowling. We were
I
talking
love
about
bowling,
doing a
too.
video on that too at some point. We talk about all these big things and we never do anything, but hopefully,
But I suck at bowling, but it's fun to go bowling.
yeah, it's hard for us. Wendy,
Trish.
yes, Tom is single. Maybe Twitter. You know,
Never
what I'm saying?
know.
You never know.
I do like to masturbate, SW.
Larry, do you like Disneyland? Of course.
Who doesn't?
Yeah, yeah.
Have you ever been to Disneyland?
Yeah, Disneyland's in California, right?
I've never been there.
Right. I could have went there, but
Oh, yeah, I remember.
I didn't go.
Me neither.
Yeah. I mean, I was right. I mean, like we could have walked there from where our hotel was for when we went to what was that called, VidCon. So.
Richie, I think Stevie Ray Vaughan he's probably my favorite guitarist of all time. I think that Tightrope is one of the greatest songs ever written. Just so you know.
Larry, what is the next project in your yard? I don't know. I'll figure it out. Larry,
Go in the
hot
pool.
dogs or hamburgers? Or burgers?
Hamburgers.
Burgers.
Yeah, burgers.
Yeah.
I mean, I love hot dogs too,
Yeah,
but it's all about burgers.
I've never been.
If I had to choose between hot dog or burger every time.
Yeah. So, what do you thought of Tom Brady coming out of retirement?
I think it was a bunch of bull. I mean, like he shouldn't have retired. I think it sucks for the dude that paid like $500,000 for his last touchdown football.
So for that guy,
It's kind of sucks.
It
but
sucks balls. For everybody else, it's dope for football.
I hope.
Now he has to pay another $500,000 for his next retirement ball.
Well, I hope Tom like Brady just there and says, you know what, dude, let me give you this money.
I would hope that he would do it for him.
Well, although he's not liable for it because, I mean,
nope.
That's why whenever you buy something like that, it's very questionable.
But Tom Brady is one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time, if
Absolutely,
not the greatest, and we got to watch him play. For me to get to watch him for another season, I'm pumped for it.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. I don't hate Tom Brady.
I'm looking forward to him losing again in the playoffs. What?
I don't hate Tom Brady. He's never beat the Eagles in the Super Bowl.
I'm looking forward to it, and that's why I said I'm looking forward to another season where he gets knocked out of the playoffs because the man wants to go out on a high note. Ain't gonna happen.
So my brother is a Raiders fan, and the whole discrepancy is when Brady was first starting out, and it might have been his first Super Bowl, if not his second, but he beat the Raiders to go to the Super Bowl, and it was called the Tuck Rule. And he went to throw a ball, and there was a fumble, but they called it not a fumble because he pulled it in and tucked it, and it was definitely a fumble.
Right.
So my brother will always hate him no matter what.
Tom's like, oh God, we're talking.
No, I look at him as being, he's one of the greatest quarterbacks. I don't care if he's a crybaby or not. He's one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time.
He is.
It is what it is.
However, I do think that the NFL knows how to get to him, and that is get to him. You get to him, his whole game changes.
The NFC,
but so does most quarterbacks.
Well, I tell you what.
Look at Carson Wentz.
He can't.
What happened to him?
He can't be. He's going to be in the Raiders. He's going to be a great quarterback this year.
You think so?
Mark my words.
You said that last year, so.
Mark my words.
You said that last year.
He was not bad for the.
He
Colts.
was.
He was not
until you need him to do the game that he needs to do.
He had one bad game for the Colts to end the season.
wish Kevin was here right now too, because me and Kevin would be tag teaming you right now.
I am still.
Josh Allen is the man also.
I agree. I love Josh Allen.
Mm-hmm.
So hold on. I love Josh Allen and the Bills. But, mark my words, I will. As a Colts fan, I get why you don't like
it. Camera quality is lower out of focus. Is it?
JT Anderson coming in. Thank you very much. Yeah, that doesn't matter, JT, bro. I want to tell that 2005, dog. That's the only NFC East team he ever beat.
I think it's you.
That's the only NFC team he ever beat. He lost to the Giants twice and the Eagles.
I agree. Drew Brees was also great also.
I love
Aaron
Drew Brees.
Rodgers also great.
He's a douche, though. Aaron Rodgers is a douche. He is a douche.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about their playing ability here. Like, I mean...
Yeah, Tom Brady's a douche, too. I get what
Yeah. But, I mean, Aaron Rodgers, you can't take anything away from that dude. You can't.
I can take his hair away.
I think he's one of the greatest also.
If I could take something away from him, it would be his hair. And I would take it and put it on my head.
And Brett Favre.
Brett Favre is one of my favorite quarterbacks of all time.
Yeah. I mean, who can I say about... Who's the Eagles' best quarterback? If you could sit there and say, why do you have your earphones on all this time?
Yeah.
I just noticed it. I'm like... Are you hearing something that the rest of us are?
Oh my God, there's so many good questions coming in. Hold on, again. Finish it up.
Well, I forget I was going to say, who's the best Eagles quarterback ever in your mind?
That's hard to say, dude.
You can't say it.
It's probably Nab.
And it's nobody that's compared to any of the people that we've already talked about.
Unfortunately. But, Tom, somebody asked what your favorite movie was.
I fumbled on this when I got asked this on stream last week. I really don't entirely know.
You have no favorite movie? Yeah,
I don't watch
few favorite movies?
So I can give like a couple notable movies, like the first ones that come to the top of my head. Dark Knight series. I know I saw the Avengers. Avengers was good. Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange is one of my favorite Marvel movies ever.
I know the movie. What is it called? No Country for Old Men?
Yeah, that's a good movie.
That's a good one.
Have you seen the new Spider-Man?
No, I haven't.
Super good, dude. So I'll give you the thumb drive I have. It's super dope. Watch it. Okay. And another question came in. What's your favorite John Candy movie? This is not for you, Tom. It's for Larry.
Yeah, he came in again. Kyle. My favorite John Candy movie is The Great Outdoors. My second one would be Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Oh my God! Is that we're the same person? And they're very close.
Yeah.
Also, was it Summer Retreat or
Yeah, somebody said Uncle Buck. That wasn't bad.
Uncle Buck was great. Yeah, but it wasn't his movie.
Yeah.
I've seen the movie pre-2000. Yes, I have. I've seen Toy Story.
Planes, Trains, and Automobiles is probably the best movie that he was in. But
The Great Outdoors is the correct answer.
Great Outdoors is one of the greatest movies of all time, in my opinion.
Wow. Must have been a two-pounder.
Because Danny Aykroyd's in it. They both play great roles.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite. What?
The one dude making a joke comment. Did you know that Mike
Favorite National Lampoon's movie? That's another good question.
What's that?
Favorite National Lampoon's movie?
Probably the original.
The Vacation?
Yeah.
See, I would go with, it's hard to say. Vacation's so good, but National Lampoon's, there's so many movies they had. Like
I don't know who this Bob Smith is. It's funny because it's his name.
Uncle?
But it's like, why are you so grumpy? I used to be happy, funny. I'm grumpy?
My uncle.
Am I grumpy today?
My uncle's name is Bob Smith.
Yeah, I know. That's why I crack up at the name because I was like, Bob, are you trolling me right now?
My favorite actor of all time? I don't know how to answer that.
Wow, yeah, that is hard because
Denzel
Washington's one of my favorite of all time. But then there's, wow.
Denzel's good. Mel Gibson for me is one of my favorites of all time.
Yeah.
He's been in probably some of my most favorite movies. Mel Gibson. More than anybody else.
I'll tell you, there's some other ones that I like. Tom Hardy's a really good actor too.
Yeah, Tom Hardy's great. Tom Hanks is great. There's so many good actors.
Yeah. Wow.
They've been so many good movies.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to really.
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation is the best Christmas movie ever made. But I don't think it's the best National Lampoon's movie ever made.
I have watched several Cheech and Chong movies lately. Yeah, I used to watch them too. When I was younger. Wow.
Fantastic movies.
Where is Kevin? Excuse me. Where is Kevin tonight? Oh, Tom Hardy and Peaky Blinders. Yes. What an excellent job he did in Peaky Blinders.
He loves this movie.
Oh,
TV show. He tells me it all the time.
Yeah, you haven't watched it yet.
I want.
I want to smack. I want to do a Will Smith right now on you.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you watched Yellowstone?
Tom.
No. Have you watched Yellowstone?
No.
Yeah, 2 episodes. I didn't like it. Yellowstone is one of the best movies.
I watched more than 2. I watched
on TV of all time right now.
Yeah, but
no, and you cut it off.
I didn't care for it.
Give it another chance.
I've watched at least 4, maybe even 6 episodes.
Give it another chance.
I didn't like it. It's not my kind of thing.
Finish it off. It's better.
I'm not gonna. That's a long series, dude.
4 seasons now.
Yeah.
And it's the best TV show.
Have you watched
TV
Last
right
Kingdom?
Huh?
Have you watched Last Kingdom?
No, I'll watch that.
Have you watched Vikings?
No.
Step off, Joe. Step off.
I bet you all these people think Yellowstone is better than all those 2 shows you just said.
All those 2?
You said Vikings and what other show you said?
The Last Kingdom.
Yeah.
And Peaky Blinders.
All right, what's better?
No
Yellowstone,
way.
Peaky Blinders,
No
The
way.
Last Kingdom, or Vikings?
Yeah, no way.
Up in Smoke's a great movie. Yeah, we all watch The Office. Well, he doesn't. I love The Office. You ever hear what that she said? I say it all the time. I watch The Office.
That's what she said.
Peaky Blinders is better. You better believe it.
One person. I did watch 1883.
Peaky, there's another Peaky. Oh, there's a Yellowstone.
1883 was dope too. No, yeah, I've seen a B movie. I mean, come on.
Yellowstone's better. No way. I bet there's people from out west that are saying that.
It's a better show, dude. Kevin Costner
Peaky Blinders
is the man.
No way. Peaky Blinders is.
I'll tell you what. I will watch.
Peaky fucking Blinders.
I will watch Peaky Blinders tonight. I'll start tonight.
But see how I'll tell you, it's one of my favorite. Oh my gosh, it's got to be in my top 10. Got to be in my top 10.
But I'm telling you, I watch Peaky Blinders. You need to watch Yellowstone.
I noticed there's been a couple people that were saying that, answering the question, do I miss Psycho series? Not really. I mean,
Ozark is better than both of them. I agree with you.
Ozark is good too. But
It's one of the best shows of all time.
I do not think Ozark is better than Peaky Blinders.
Oh
Just
shit,
saying.
that says something.
Do not think
that makes me excited for Peaky Blinders.
Yeah, it's one of my top. 10.
I'm gonna have to watch it.
Yeah.
Because if it's better than Ozark that says
Ozark is really good. Yeah, but
it's a really great show.
Yeah.
Like one of the best shows ever written,
Right.
in my opinion.
I am so excited about this is the last season for Peaky Blinders, so I'm excited for that. I don't think it comes out until
This guy
June.
said Ozark is tied to Peaky. All right. I got you guys. I will watch Peaky Blinders, and we'll talk about it next podcast.
Sons of Anarchy. I have never watched
Me
that,
neither.
but you know what?
neither.
I would definitely watch that.
I've never watched it either, and everybody says that I would love it.
Yeah, you know what, guys? We can talk. Let's save some of this stuff. This stuff is good stuff, man. Save all these great comments for our next stream because this has been pretty awesome. Guys, God on Uncle Larry's nerve. Like whenever you did the chicken. Oh, guys,
Sons of Anarchy, we'll look it out too.
Hello from Pennsgrove.
Oh,
Ozzy.
hey, Ozzy, right
What's
down
up,
the road,
buddy?
bro.
Yeah.
We're from Pittsgrove.
Yeah. How'd you like yesterday? They did that Salem nuclear.
Oh yeah, the warning.
Yeah,
That was
you
fun.
obviously got to hear the alarm.
You better
go
got
off.
it. If not, you're screwed.
We got just a notice on the phone, but we couldn't hear anything outside. You could actually hear the siren. I'm sure that's kind of cool. Guys, love you guys all. Every one of you guys, we appreciate all these. Like, save some of this stuff, man, because we could talk about this forever.
We could really talk to you for hours.
Yeah, and hey, until next time, guys, grab yourself something cold to drink, put your feet up and relax. We'll meet you at the lounge. Seriously, I was the only one that had anything to drink.
I faked it. I didn't have any drink.
I couldn't grab mine fast enough.